Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Lucy, welcome. And today I have a foundation review for you guys. If you watched one of my previous videos, I was trying out and reviewing this Fuzzy Beauty Blender sponge for the first time. If you haven't watched it, go and check it out. And in that video, I used the Collection Naturally Matte foundation. I went into Superdrug today and they don't have this foundation anymore. So I was a little bit gutted because I really like this foundation. However, they seem to have like revamped their packaging. So I picked up the Lasting Perfection foundation, which has got supposedly 16-hour wear. Excuse me, sorry. If you watch any of my previous videos, you'll know that I really like the Lasting Perfection concealer. Crikey. That frog needs to go away. And I used the yellow one for a eyeshadow primer or an eyeshadow base or whatever. So I thought we would give this a go with the sponge and see if this can be my new favourite foundation, because obviously I'm not going to be able to get the other one anymore. So it's pretty sleek packaging, and this one was $4.99. I'm gonna have to check now, aren't I? Oh, there goes my water bottle. Foundation is pretty new. It's $4.99, so under £5, which I think is pretty good. However, Collection, if any of you are watching this, improve your shade range because it is a little bit lacking. And that goes for all the concealers too. Come on now, guys. So it says Lasting Perfection Weightless Foundation, flawless weightless coverage, lasts for up to 16 hours, minimizes imperfections, use with Lasting Perfection concealer and powder for the ultimate in long-lasting wear. So for $4.99 you get 30 mils, which is pretty standard for a a foundation, and 12 months of use. So let's see what we've got. I got the shade 1, which is called Ivory. Is it a screw top? Yeah. So it's a screw top and you get a little like nozzle, which is okay. I mean, it's a squeezy bottle, so you're gonna pretty much get everything out of it. Sometimes like with pumps you can't get like the last little bit out, and I'm not a fan of the dropper situation. I wish that would kind of go away, but it seems to be here to stay. So I'm going to just prime my skin with the Revolution Pro. This is the Featherweight Primer. They still sell this, I did check, so I don't want to show you guys products that you can't get anymore because I don't think that's fair. So at the time of filming this video, you could still get this. I know in the last couple of videos I've been saying about the Unicorn primer drops. I only use this as skincare. Don't use it as a primer because it's shit. It makes like your foundation peel off if you use it as an actual primer. If you're just like not wearing anything for the day, not wearing any makeup, and you have dry skin, put the primer drops on from Perrier and your skin will, you know, feel lovely. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand of the primer. Just put it on with my hands. Let that soak in for a little bit. as usual, the sun has decided to come out today as I am filming, so my forehead is also bruised because oh god, that hurts. Mark decided to throw one of Molly's Teletubbies at me, Tinky Winky. My mum bought my daughter a huge Tinky Winky, and the face is hard on it and everything else is squishy. So obviously Mark thought he was being funny and forgot that the face was hard, and it hit me right in the face. Needless to say, there were a couple of swear words. I was not impressed. So yeah. Right, let's try this foundation. What I'll do is I will put it on now. I will show you what the time is, and then later on in the day, I will film some updates for you guys, and like do a wear test, as it were. So what I like to do, I know some people just put their foundation straight onto the beauty blender or whatever. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, and it does say shake well before use, which I just didn't do, and it looks a bit liquidy to me. So give it a good shake, girls and guys. Guys wear makeup too. Anyone can wear makeup. Right. Even though I've shook it, it looks a little bit like liquidy. I'll show you guys now. It's quite runny, even though I've shaken it. Let's see how it goes. I think they're sort of taking inspiration from Revolution, because Revolution sort of did their Concealing Define concealer, which is a hit. It's really, really good. And then the Collection concealer, I think, got like quite good reviews in a magazine or something, so they're obviously sort of going on that. If you didn't watch my review on the fuzzy sponge, you'll know that it's okay when you dab, but I sort of sweep it, and it seems to go a bit better, because it's sort of like in between a sponge and a brush. So that's just how I use it, so don't give me hate. Not that I get hate, I don't know why I said that. So I think this colour is a little bit light for my skin. I just picked up the lightest one because that is usually what I am. I'm just blending it down my neck now. We'll see. I can make it work, it's okay. I did use a little bit too much, obviously, just because I didn't realise how liquidy it was going to be. But at the moment it looks okay. It looks a little bit sort of dewy, and it is dry on the skin. It doesn't feel tacky or anything. Yeah. So it says it feels weightless. It doesn't feel like I've got anything on my skin. It doesn't say what sort of coverage. It just says flawless, weightless coverage. So, but it's full coverage. You can't sort of see my red cheeks. so that's always a bonus. So what we will do, it says to use it with the concealer, so we'll use it with the concealer. After this, I am actually going to film playing with the Alien palette, if anyone is interested. So keep your eyes open for that. I don't know why I put some on my chin. I always do it. I think it will make my chin look smaller, but it never does. I have a huge chin. And then we're going to put some powder on top just to set it, because it says on the bottle to do that. So we're going to give it a fair chance. Now, I don't usually use a lot of setting powder because my skin is dry anyway, but if it says to use powder, I'm going to use powder. This is just the Barry M loose setting powder that I've got. And I like to just put it on with my beauty sponge. Okay, so we're gonna bake a little bit under the eyes and down there. Right. So this is what it looks like at the moment. Obviously, it's like settled into my laughter lines already, and obviously my forehead, I frown all the time, so it's gonna sort of settle in there, but we'll give it a fair chance, and I will see you later. I'm off to film my Alien palette play. So I will see you later, guys. Hello guys, so I've just finished filming a look with the Jeffree Star Alien palette, and I just wanted to give you guys just a quick check-in about the collection Lasting Perfection Flawless Foundation. It has been like an hour or so into it, and I have to say, there you go, you can see it, like it's sort of really dry up here. I put powder up here because it says to set it with powder. However, I have really dry skin, so on the day-to-day basis, I don't actually put powder up here. I do under my eyes to set the concealer, and that is holding up really well and just looks really lovely. I think it's not other than this, which is where I smile, it's not really like set into my face or anything, so I have to say ignore my forehead issues because I get really dry skin up there anyway. So if you do have dry skin, maybe don't set it with powder if you were going to buy this, but I will check in with you guys a little bit later and let you know what my thoughts are. See you in a bit. Hi guys, so it is the end of the day and I'm ready to take this stuff off now. I have done some washing, I've done more different types of housework, I've watched a bit of telly and I cried at something silly, and I have to say overall this foundation has done really well. I also went out and did a few errands, picked Molly up from nursery, I did a whole load of stuff, and I have to say, like, the problem I had up here with it sort of peeling almost, I think it was the powder and not the foundation, because it's all sort of settled down now and it's sort of gone away. That sort of, I don't know what I saw. It hasn't fallen off my nose. Some foundations where I get quite dry skin, it like falls off my nose, and as you can see, that's not happened. And also my makeup has kept really well as well. Like, there's the highlight, there's my contour, my lipstick stayed on as well. Because I put so much on my hand, like my lipstick stayed really well. It is Jeffree Star, so it does. But so overall, I have to say, I think this is my new foundation. $4.99. You can get it in Superdrug or on the collection website. I don't know if you can get it in Boots. I think you can. However, the only downside to this foundation is there is not enough shades. There's only like 10 shades. Now, I do have a small Superdrug where I live, so it could be that my store is too small to put all of the shade range on. But from what I've seen with the concealers as well, there isn't a big enough shade range. So can we make some more of this so that everybody can use it, please? But so far, I'm really liking this foundation. It does what it says on the tin. It has made my skin look flawless, and it's I don't feel like I have got any foundation on my skin. It doesn't feel cakey or anything. So yeah, I am quite impressed. So this gets a big thumbs up from me. Let me know in the comment section below if you have this foundation, what you think of it, what your favourite foundations are. And just to say again, I had the shade Cool Ivory, which is #1, just in case you were wondering and I haven't already said it, which I probably have. Thanks guys for watching. That is going to stay on my vanity, and I shall be using it I shall be using it. That's all I have to say on that. The other one, the Naturally Matte, is due to expire any minute now anyways. So there we go. As ever guys, thank you for watching if you've made it this far. Definitely follow me on Instagram. I am definitely posting a little bit more, not spamming, but I'm posting a little bit more. And I love chatting with you guys as well. Hit that subscribe button if you are new and you want to hang around. I do appreciate it. And as ever, I will see you soon for another video. Bye guys.